Couches with our next guest today, Margaret Dieudonne, Festival Director of the Erie Horror Fest, coming up, of course, in October. How'd I do with the last name?
No, you did great.
I did great. Okay,
Yes.
all right. Tell us a little bit about you have a very interesting background because your last name is beautiful.
Thank you, thank you. It means God gives, and it's Haitian Creole because my dad was from Haiti and my mom, she was from Colombia. They met in Colombia, research, then they just fell in love. That's what they tell me. So.
Well, we're so happy you're in Erie and behind the Erie Horror Festival. Coming up in a couple of weeks, what can we expect this year?
It's going to be great. So it's going to be 2 days this year. We figured let's make it just jam-packed and more accessible for people. So it's going to start on Friday, October 4th at 2 p.m. Doors will open. You will be at the Warner Theater, and which, imagine, you'll be transported back in time.
That's the vibe, doesn't it, for the Horror Fest?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's just so spooky. So you'll go in, you'll see vendors all around you with different type of wares, but all of them spooky themed. And then we'll be showing film submissions from all over the world. We received over 150 submissions.
Oh my goodness.
And these are filmmakers, some of them first time ever. And we have a panel of judges, they selected them, and we said, you know what, let's create different blocks based off films that we think would be really interesting, like horror comedy, grief, bad romance.
Okay.
Right? So we'll be showing those of, you probably haven't heard of them before.
Sure.
But we'll also show some classics. Killer Clowns from Outer Space. I know, it's a classic, it's a classic. So we're gonna show that. We're gonna have a costume contest as well for adults and children. And then the next day, Friday, Saturday, we're actually going to be starting at 10 a.m. And we're gonna have an event friendly for family. So it's going to be our Nightmare Shrieks. We're showing the Nightmare Before Christmas. And we're also gonna have trick-or-treating afterwards where the kids can mingle and they can get, they can wear a costume again if they want and then get some treats.
That's fun.
So we're gonna have that, and we're also showing Tales from the Hood, and we have the director coming in for that.
I was just gonna say, do you have any guests coming in? Because you quite often do.
Yes, we usually do, exactly. So we try to have like 1 or 2 that we feel like really fit with our programming. So we have Rusty coming in, the director, and we're also gonna have Jenna Davis coming in, and she was the voice of the doll in Megan. So she's gonna be coming in, but she also has another film called Lisa Frankenstein. So we'll be showing that later on at night.
Wow. That's terrific.
Yes.
How late do you go on Saturday?
So Friday and Saturday, we're going till 2 a.m.
I was going to say,
it's
always late.
I know.
Oh, Decayed Design. I know. Did you see that one, Karen?
No,
Decayed
I
Design?
didn't. What is it about horror films and spookiness that just draws people in?
I think for many people, it's just human nature to be scared of something, right? We've always been scared of something. But with horror films, it's our way of trying to show that and be like, well, this is what scares me.
Right.
And seeing if people can relate to it, right? For me, for example, closed spaces, I don't like, right? Like the movie The Descent, that was scary for me. But for others, like, no, what do you mean?
Yeah.
But I can tell how also for others it can be empowering in a way of like almost overcoming.
I was going to say it's a way to test yourself a bit sometimes, for sure.
Yes.
That's great. It's coming up in October. I can't believe it. We're almost there
At
already.
the Spooky Warner Theater, which I love. Do folks need tickets? Should they register? Where can they see the different showings?
Yes. So definitely they need to get tickets. They can buy tickets online through the Erie Events website. We also have a link direct from our website, Eerie, 2 E's, EerieHorrorFest.com. It has information of all of our passes. We have an all-access pass, as well as a day pass for Friday and Saturday. Or if they just want to see Nightmare Before Christmas and do some trick-or-treating, they can do that too.
Gotcha. Lots of options.
Margaret, thanks so much for being here.
Thank you so much.
It was a pleasure meeting you.